So let me teach you guys a real quick one, right? So this is what I'm making on the screen, right? That neck design. So what I did was, after drafting my dress, so this is the dress. This is the dress that I'm making. So after drafting it on the fabric, what I did was just to place my gum stay. I placed gum stay on it, and then so you can see I placed my gum stay on it, making sure that this straight part is at the straight part of the dress, right? So what I now did was I just went ahead to trace out the shape that I need for this attire. After tracing it out on the gum stay and then trim off here, you might just not trim off here yet, or you can just leave some space, maybe like ½ inch or 1 inch space at the shoulder, above the shoulder, at the shoulder joining, right? So after doing that, what you're going to do next is you take it out and then cut off the shape you trimmed on the gum stay. So after doing that, this is what I got. After doing that, I had to place the gum stay on the fabric that I'm using and then iron it with a normal heat. Don't use high heat to iron it so that you don't obstruct, you don't shrink it. If you shrink it, you're altering the shape, right? Or the size of the shape. So after using gum stay, after ironing it on the gum stay, what I now went ahead to do before I achieved this shape was I use another gum stay. This is medium gum stay, right? You might just whichever one you want to use, but I normally use medium gum stay for this so that when I now use two of it could make it as thick as I want that the thick one would have done for me, right? So what I now did was that I faced after ironing this, I faced it on the wrong side of the gum stay, right? So this is the wrong side of the gum stay. So the right side of gum stay is the part that has gum, right? So the part that has gum will be facing down, and the part that doesn't have gum will be facing the fabric itself, right? So you go ahead and just trim it out on the second gum stay, right? After trimming it out, you go ahead and run your stitches, right? After running your stitches, you go ahead and notch. You must notch it. You can see, right? You know the meaning of notching. You have to notch it because it's curved, right? So after notching it, that's the only time you can now easily turn it out. So now after turning it out, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make sure that this edge goes inside very well. It's not showing at all. So I could go ahead and iron it now. So let me iron it and show you. And so now this is it after ironing it. And see the two sides, right? See the back. So I had to use the second gum stay to thicken it more, right? So I believe this is the best way for turning this to make it safe and not disturb you at all when you're making this kind of design. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is to place it on my fabric, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well to make it very easy. Just make sure that your fabric is being ironed thoroughly so that you don't have it have some parts inside shrinked inside this design. So place the both sides of the fabric equally as I did, and then make sure that there is no part shrink. Make sure you have ironed it thoroughly so there is no part that is squished up or shrinked anywhere, so you don't have excess fabric inside the design after you're done. So now place the designs. So the reason why I didn't cut down the front neckline, it just so that I could manage the excesses that will come out from this. So I didn't trim out. This has the back neck depth. So after placing both of them, so now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use hemming gum to gum this down. I'm going to pour it. See the way I'm pouring it. Pour it all through at the corner. Just at the corner is very okay, right? Just at the corner is very okay. Just so that when you iron it down and then when you're sewing, it won't be moving around. That's just the essence of using hemming gum on it. All right. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and iron with a very low heat. Be very careful, especially when you're using velvet. Velvet doesn't like high heat at all. Velvet fabric It doesn't like high heat at all. And so this is it after ironing it. After ironing it with gum stay. So I've not even sewn it at all. I just use hemming gum to pin it, to gum it down. So you can see it's not coming off, right? So but still you need to run your stitches on it. So with this, I say ciao to you. Try your own. This is actually the best way of making this kind of designs. The best way so far. So right, try your own out. Tell us how it was in the comment section, and follow us on TikTok, Cherry's Fashion Academy, on Facebook, Cherry's Couture, on YouTube, So with Cherry. So ciao. I just remember something, you know. Um, I'm going to make this turtleneck. All right. So, but if you're not going to make your own turtleneck, like it's going to be like in the video on the, it's going to be like the picture on the screen. So what you just have to do is that, instead of placing this in at the back, at the front, like this, first turn the back of the attire, place it like this first, hem it, finish it. Yeah, use it to turn the neck, so the on half inch or wherever you like to sew with. After doing so, you're going to flip it over, notch it first. You might want to top stitch on this fabric itself before you notch. After notching, just flip it over and then you are done. Flip it over. So when you now flip it over, make sure to iron the neck very well so that it's not squished at any point at all. So next thing that you're going to do is, then you now go in with your hemming gum all round and then use iron and iron it down. So this is how to do the round neck of this, or whatever, or any other neck that has no attachments. So this one has a turtleneck. This other person's own, because I've gone the other one person's own, this other person's own is going to have collar. So if you're not finishing the way I'm finishing, do the finishing the way I explained for the other neck, right? So with this, I say ciao. Have a very beautiful day ahead, or beautiful night whenever you're watching. So follow us on TikTok, Cherry's Fashion Academy, on Facebook, Cherry's Couture, on YouTube here, So with Cherry. Ciao, ciao.